Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and this is another episode of the Research and Innovation Podcast. My name is your Uncle Kyle, and of course, you know there is no substitute for quality. And in this episode, I am humbled to also have another powerful and learned person with me. Yes, I know that I can go on and on and on. But ladies and gentlemen, today I have Doc Goredema, and she's going to take us through some of her work, and she has achieved a lot, I must say, which I'm going to be sharing with you in the long run. But before she talks about who she is, right? I know that a lot of people know you because of your work in peace building and reconciliation, you know, which actually tackles some of the pretty sensitive, even political terrain, which is not an easy path, you know, and the fact that you're a woman who's in that field, you know, it speaks volumes. That's what I can say. So how do you navigate that space, and what impact is it making on communities that you work with?
Okay, thank you very much. Peace building and reconciliation indeed is a politically sensitive area. Mm-hmm. So it requires tolerance, neutrality, a culturally deep-rooted diplomatic language.
All right.
When we are dealing with these issues.
All right.
As well as the ability to bridge gaps between different political stakeholders.
All right.
That's how I've been able to navigate through these issues.
All right. Right. Now, allow me to now come back to who you are, because now people, they have a picture of what we are talking about now. You know, you carry many titles. I call you Dr. Goredema. Some call you other names, which you're also free to also walk us through. But to bring it closer to home, just take us through who Dr. Goredema is as the researcher that you are, and probably you will go deep into what shaped your journey, amongst other things.
Okay, so Dr. Goredema is senior lecturer in the Department of Peace and Security Studies, Faculty of Social Sciences at the Midlands State University. I'm an accomplished peace practitioner, a peace mediator and a negotiator, an international relations practitioner. I've written a lot and interacted a lot on the international arena. I'm a mother, a wife, and an academic.
Wow. To have all that on one person, it must be a blessing to you as well, you know, but just to drift away a little bit, you know, I'm happy that you also mentioned that you are a mother and you are a wife and you're an academic, you know, because most people, they say that it's hard for a woman to be an academic and also be a wife, because they highly regard themselves. So sometimes they may find it hard to, you know, to be under someone, in someone's roof and things like that. What's your comment on that?
Yes.
How do you balance, you know, motherhood, academia, and you know, all this?
Balancing motherhood, wifehood, and your work, family responsibilities, has never been an easy issue. You really have to know how and when to do what you have to do. Because sometimes you can put a lot of effort on your work and neglect the family.
The family, yes.
Sometimes you put a lot of effort on family and neglect the work. So balancing is the best way to go about it.
Sure.
You should know that when you get home, you give them the family quality time. When you go to work, you do your work.
And one thing that a lot of people do not know is that you are the first female doctoral graduate at Midlands State University, right?
Yes.
Can you take us through that journey? How did you achieve that?
Okay, being the first doctoral student to graduate with a PhD at MSU has been both exhilarating and challenging.
Sure.
Right? Exhilarating in the sense that it marked a milestone, a personal milestone. At the same time, it also stands as a testament to the university's progressive leadership. The innovation and research division were the first people to believe in my ability whilst I was still questioning it. They encouraged me to embark on my studies. They provided seed funding as well as technical support so that I could carry field work in areas that were very conflict sensitive, work that could not have been possible had they not given me the financial assistance that I needed. The research and innovation division increased my visibility as a researcher by facilitating funds so that I'd participate at international conferences, workshops, colloquiums. They also supported the publication of my work in reputable journals. So had it not been for the research and innovation division at MSU, I would not have completed or achieved what I did when I did.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. It's quite a milestone that you have walked through. And you have also served as an international election observer. We have always heard of international observers who are really highly regarded. How does that role feed into or influence your research?
Okay. My duty as an international elections observer involves carrying out or observing the campaigning period, observing what happens during the polling day, and also giving reports after the elections. You are also tasked to look at possible issues that could hinder elections from being free and fair. Now, how does this feed into my research? It has been very instrumental in my research being an elections observer, because now when I write papers on observing elections, be it in Zimbabwe, in Africa, I'm writing from first-hand experience, things that I've lived and experienced, things that I've seen. How the election terrain can be unfair for different political players or stakeholders. This assignment as well as an election observer has tremendously helped me in teaching the module electoral processes in Africa. My students have stand to benefit a lot from the experience that I've acquired as an international elections observer.
But just to take you through the route of being an election observer, I know that it's not an easy job, having to look for loopholes, having to look for other hindrances that may affect elections from being fair. And how do you carry yourself with your ethics and your work ethic and what needs to be done? How do you balance those two? Because it's not an easy assignment to be an observer.
Okay. Our main duty as election observers is to observe.
All right.
You simply observe what's taking place on the ground.
Okay.
Who is doing what? How are people campaigning? Right? How does the community get affected by what is happening?
And that's how research also comes into play.
That's how it comes in. You interview people around you. They tell you what they think. You observe the environment. Right? Yes. So our main duty is just to observe. Wow. And then you write a report on what you would have observed.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. So in this journey, especially as a woman in academia, what have been some of the key challenges that you might have faced?
Okay. Elections observation is predominantly a male to men.
Okay.
Yes. So here and there, you could face resistance from men who think that they are the gatekeepers of the political
Conundrum, yeah.
conundrum.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Elections is a men's job, so to say.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
So sometimes you face resistance for them to accept you or your ideas. 2, you might also face resistance from community leaders when they are not very comfortable discussing election issues with a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. All
So
right.
those are some of the challenges.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. And what advice would you give to other young women or female researchers trying to walk that path?
First and foremost, believe in yourself, even when the external voices that are questioning it.
Mm-hmm.
Believe in yourself. Come up with allies that can and seek mentorship. Allies who believe in you, who are there to cheer you on. Seek mentorship. Celebrate little wins.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And remember, once you pioneer something, you also create room for others to follow.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow, those are wise words. I'm pretty much sure that we're gonna take them back home as well, so that we can tell them. But let's just trying to zoom out a little bit. How do you keep your work sustainable and also relevant, especially with Vision 2030 in now everybody's talking about Vision 2030. You know, are you collaborating locally? Are you mentoring others or pushing towards national development goals, amongst other things?
Okay. For me, sustainability can only be achieved through the supervision of early scholars.
All right.
I supervise MPhil, DPhil students, and then I co-publish with these early scholars, early career scholars. So we do collaborations with other inter-institutional scholars. I also maintain sustainability of my work by closely monitoring what will be happening on the research area.
All right.
I also take advantage of the research grants that are offered by MSU for me to conduct further research with other scholars.
Right. I know that having a research isn't easy, especially in a field that you are into.
Okay.
You know, but there are other young women out there who are going to be watching this episode and they are inspired to have met the first female doctoral graduate, Dr. Goredema. What words do you want to leave to them? Probably inspiring words or words that can that has to do with academia and peace building. For those who are into peace building, amongst other things that you do in your field.
Okay. Ladies out there, peace building is the real thing. Peace building is here to stay. Why? Because conflicts will always happen at the home front, nationally, in your communities, and internationally. And we are the people who are required to bring normalcy in these areas. So believe in yourselves. Come and join us as peace builders, right? Come and put normalcy in the world and prevent conflicts as soon as possible so that we have a peaceful world.
Wow. Doc, I must say that we will have to cut this short, but I would have wanted to go on and on and on, because your field is quite interesting but quite sensitive as well. You know, quite sensitive as well, that sometimes I think I need to also research a little bit more, because you at some point you've worked with also intelligence, amongst other things. It's not easy for a woman to also be able to navigate through those systems, and there are those who are out there who want to connect with your work or may want to just ask some briefs in terms of the work that you're doing, how do they get in touch with you? How do they get hold of you? And probably you also need to just give us if there are any socials that you have found, so that people can connect with you there.
Okay. So I'm found at MSU, Goredema D at msu.ac.zw. My WhatsApp number is +263 70260 3568. Yes.
Wow, thank you very much, Doc, for coming through to the Innovation and Research Podcast. And to our listeners and those who will be watching us on Facebook and YouTube and other social media platforms, and to the guys behind the scenes, I was with Dr. Goredema as she was just taking us through some of the researches that she has done on the Research and Innovation Podcast. Until we meet again on the next episode, my name is your Uncle Kyle, and stay tuned for more.